Alright, what is up, you guys? Tonight it is a night ride. As you can tell, it is dark outside. And I got the Crocs on. You know what that means. I'm feeling kind of hungry, so, I'm gonna go grab some food. A little bump there. Hit it a little bit faster, I might have been able to catch some air. But, yeah, we're gonna go grab some food. Feeling a bit hungry. I'm going to one of my favorite spots to go to at night. Whenever it's late, there's not a whole lot of places open. It's kind of slim picking for choices and everything like that. So I got my favorite spot in mind. Go ahead and comment down below. Take a guess and see if you can get it right. I've been wanting to make a video for a little while now, but it's been raining so much that I really haven't had the opportunity to. I don't want to get caught out in the rain, honestly. I don't like driving in the rain. And I definitely don't want to drive my bike in the rain because, that just seems kind of sucky, I'm going to be honest. So, it's kind of cold out too. Not as hot. Earlier today, though, I went to a motorcycle dealership, and holy smokes. I mean, I was just looking around at like supermotos, 600s and stuff like that. I like my 650, but I really like bikes in general, to be honest. And I kind of want to explore like maybe the super sport realm, and also I'm really interested in getting like a supermoto, just because they seem like really small, fun bikes. Maybe like a 300 or something like that. I don't know, I'm not sure yet, but I've just been on the market for a second bike opposed to this one, and there's plenty of bikes out there for supermoto options, and there's plenty of bikes out there for 600s. As far as 600s go, I really like the ZX6Rs, especially the 2020 like 3s. The newer ones, the 2024s, for some reason they just don't really do it for me. I don't know why. Like, I think it's the headlights, to be honest with you. I do like overall like the way it looks and everything like that, but for some reason the headlights just, they don't do it for me. Like the 2023s, they're like the 19s, I think is that year model, where they have the different looking headlights than the new 2024. So, if I can get my hands on one of those for a really good deal, not too many miles, I might act up, I'm not gonna lie. They're just so beautiful. I love them. So, coming soon, you guys might see me on a different bike, so we'll see what happens. Recently I've been working on my wheelies. I've gotten to the point where I can just about pop them on command, pretty much anytime I want, and I can get them up. I can't hold them, I can't hit balance point yet. I think I do pretty good, maybe not the best obviously, but for being relatively new to the wheelies, I mean, I think I'm doing pretty solid, not gonna lie. I might give you guys a little bit of a snapshot, or like a little bit of a sneak peek to my wheelies in a little bit here, if we can find a dry road. There was a time that I was out riding my bike at night recently where I probably could have filmed a video and I could have recorded, and I wish I did, I swear. So I was out after the gym, and I had taken my bike to work that day, and I pulled up to a Wawa. I was gonna grab some gas and maybe something to drink because I was thirsty, bike was thirsty. It kind of went hand in hand, to be honest with you. So I pull up to the gas station, I'm next to the pump, and I look over my shoulder, and ooh la la, I'm telling you, the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my entire life walks out of the front of the Wawa. And I'm talking, she's smoking at like at least an 8 out of 10, at the very least, right? And she's so fine. 2 guys are walking in behind her. They're breaking their necks, looking backwards, fucking about to walk into the door. And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, oh, just got done with my workout. You know, I'm on my bike. I got my helmet on, you know. I'm about to go talk to this girl. You know, I'm feeling myself. Today is the day. I'm going to make my move. You know what I'm saying? So I pull over there, you know, and I pull up next to her after she gets done pumping gas. And I hit her with a little, you know, I hit her with a little rum rum. And then I just look over at her and I immediately lose all brain cells all at once. And I'm just sitting there looking at her. And she's looking at me, clearly waiting for a response. Some type of response, something, right? So I just throw my finger up and I hit her with a, hello, brother. You know, like I don't say it, but I just throw my finger up and hit her with a 1 second, right? Get my phone off the mount, and then, you know, I turn around and I just hand her my phone with Snapchat open. No words, don't say like, hey, add me on Snapchat, no, just nothing. You know, just hand her the phone, and then she starts typing in her thing, and, you know, I add her on Snapchat, right? Now, at this point, you would think some type of conversation's gonna happen, right? I can't think of a word to say, so I just look at her and I say, so what's your name? And, you know, she tells me her name, and she says, what's yours? And I respond, and then I say, well, it was nice to meet you. And then I just drive away, and I get out of that situation as fast as I possibly can, because holy shit. Small W though, small W, I gotta admit, we at least approached a girl. All right, but holy smokes, that was probably one of the funniest Riz situations that I've been in. Like, I've made my moves, right? I've had a couple times where I felt a little bit slick. That was the most autistic-like Riz that I have ever had in my life. All right, and I might be on the spectrum just a little bit. I gotta be honest. All right, I think we all kind of got it, you know, here and there, but holy shit, was it shining in that situation. Now, of course, driving at night, you know, there's a lot of risk. People can't see me. I'm on an all-black bike. I'm wearing absolutely no gear. So, for all the risks that I'm doing right now to go and grab a bite to eat, you know, how about you guys drop a like and a comment down below? I'd really appreciate that. Helps me out, and, to be honest with you, it's kind of fun seeing what you guys have to say about the video. Good, bad, anything. It's just fun to interact with you guys. I gotta admit, recently, I feel like I've been starved of just riding my motorcycle. I mean, with all the rain, like I was talking about earlier, I just haven't been able to ride, and it's like one of the only things that I look forward to right now. I don't know if that's bad or not, but it's just so fun. And it's like kind of hard to, you know, recreate that feeling doing anything else, honestly. Like, riding's really just, it kind of gave me this itch, and only hopping on 2 wheels is like what scratches it. Like, my friends are genuinely concerned for me because I'm a little bit obsessed with motorcycles now, honestly. Like, I just can't get away from it. Like, when I'm not riding, I'm thinking about riding. When I'm not looking at my motorcycle, I'm looking at other motorcycles. Like, I see a motorcycle and I just get giddy. I want to take pictures of everybody's motorcycle that I see at gas stations. Like, you know, yeah, I just enjoy them so much. They look so pretty. They're so fun to ride. It just gives me a feeling that I cannot recreate in any other way, honestly. And I gotta admit, editing the videos is honestly something that also kind of gives me a unique feeling that I really like as well. Like, obviously, you know, I've watched a lot of moto vlogs, and that is kind of what inspired me to make any type of moto vlog in the first place. But it's completely different for me whenever I'm actually editing the video and I'm looking at it from the lens of like, that's me. You know, I'm making this video, and it's almost like I get to craft this. I mean, I'm also the type of person that really likes working on things, you know, and tinkering, I guess you could say. So, you know, I just kind of enjoy that type of stuff. And the problem for me is that I tend to get into something and like get into a fresh hobby or something like that, and I'll do it for a little bit, and then I guess it's just maybe the ADHD in me or something, but I'll get into it and drop it, like, you know, maybe a couple months later. And, you know, that's something that I honestly really worry about sometimes, because, like, whenever I start these hobbies, obviously, you know, most hobbies kind of cost a little bit of money. The most expensive of which that I've had so far is motorcycle riding, because holy smokes. Helmet, cha-ching, gloves, cha-ching, riding gear, I don't use it, cha-ching, motorcycle, big cha-ching. Like, it costs a good bit of money to get into motorcycle riding. And then, you know, on top of that, I was like, I want a moto vlog, I want to do some videos. So again, hit my wallet, cha-ching. But to be fair, I have really enjoyed it, and I think this is one of those few hobbies, for me, like the gym, for instance, where I might stick with it, and I might be able to, you know, find enough enjoyment in it to where I don't think I'm gonna stop doing it, honestly. I don't see myself stopping this one. But, you know, it's scary for me at the same time, because, you know, it makes me want to invest more into it. You know, maybe pick up a secondary camera for, you know, like more angles for you guys, or, you know, maybe pick up like a full DSLR camera so I can do like really good video edits and stuff like that. And I have to like kind of pull the reins back on myself and kind of keep myself contained, so that way I'm not, you know, letting myself get too carried away, and kind of grow into the stuff that I have, you know. I tell myself the same thing whenever it comes to the motorcycles too. Like, I'm on a Ninja 650 right now, and I have to tell myself, you know, like, I know I really want that 600, or, you know, that 636, or maybe even an R1, a 1000 or something like that, but I gotta pull the reins back, and I gotta tell myself, hey man, how about you just ride the bike you got, you know? Because, you know, I gotta be honest, sure, this bike is really fun, but sometimes you just want a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? You just want a little bit more power, and more vroom vroom, you know? Oh, my fucking visor is getting all foggy. Gosh dang it. Man, that Tahoe scared me. I thought it was a police officer. He was gonna come pull me over. Nah, that's not a police officer. Man, this light sucks. It's always a red, never turns green. Makes me want to run it every single time. But I'm a good boy. I'll be a good boy today. Today and today alone. Holy smokes, I can't see out of my visor. But I know as soon as I go to put it up, that light's gonna turn green. Oh, that is an actual police officer. I wonder if he likes wheelies. Oh, man, that bump hurt. And don't you just love it whenever you just... And then you just get off the throttle, and then you get the little pop, 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 pop. Woo-wee. Man, it is busy. And I tell you what, if you guys said checkers, you guessed it. Good job and bravos to you. Checkers just so happens to be one of my favorite late night snacks. Now, bonus round, if you can guess what I'm gonna order, kudos to you, because holy smokes, if you're gonna get both right, that would be insane. Pull up and park here. Look at that long line, dude. I know Checkers is popular at this time of night, but who would I guess everybody, their mom, their sister, and their brother would be getting Checkers. Gotta admit, though, they have some pretty darn good food. Wonder how long the wait's gonna be. Let me get the Baconzilla.
Sorry?
The Baconzilla number 3.
The combo?
Yes, please.
What size?
Let's do a medium.
And what's the drink?
I'll get a lemonade. Alright, everybody. Well, I think what we do here is I'm gonna get back to you guys whenever I got my food. Look at that beautiful bike right there. She's sexy. I'm gonna wait until I get my food, turn this camera back on, and give you guys a sneak peek of the Baconzilla. Oh, look at that. That's a big medium there. Look at that drink. Thing's kind of big for a medium cup. And then we got the Baconzilla. Look at this thing. And I love their fries. Oh, let me get these gloves off and start to dig into this burger. Look at those burgers and fries. Those fries are hot and fresh. Get a good bite of this Baconzilla here. Oh. It's good, but I got mustard on my pants. Mustard and cheese. Oh no. Man, it's such a nice and peaceful night out. Oof. So quiet. Not a lot of cars. About to pop some wheelies on that tang right there. Whew, that food was good. Now that I'm feeling nice and full, I'm thinking we start to pop some wheelies. Oh yeah, we'll be able to get some wheelies on this road in. Alright, first wheelie of the night. Woo! Pretty solid right there. Let's see if I can hold it out a little bit longer. Ah, that one came down quick. Oh, that first one was solid though. Come on, let's get another one. There we go. Now that's a wheelie. Ooh, that first one and that last one were really solid. I mean, for me anyways. You know, don't critique my wheelies too hard. I'm new. Bridge. Rev, rev, rev. I must resist the rev. Oh, bridge, rev. Oh, I just can't resist. I just gotta. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. I just had to. I couldn't resist. Wait a second. Yo, fun fact. That's the exact Wawa that I was just talking about. Yeah, that's it. That's the exact Wawa that I was talking about earlier. Oh, green light. ADHD almost got me fucked up. This is a fun little road to kind of... get some zoomies on. It's kind of twisty. Like somebody's stuck over here. Hold on, let's check check on them real quick. Y'all got it? Y'all got it? Yeah. Alright, just decided to check on y'all. Oh, is that a jump pack? Yeah. Oh, those are a good thing to have. Yeah, I got a little tiny one. It's actually in my backpack. Yeah. I mean, I don't have the jumper cables that go to it, but it looks kind of like that. It's just a smaller one. Those things come in super handy. So, does it turn over?
Yeah, kind of. He got it. Poker place. He was at the poker place, and I just got off work and freaking. I started all the lights started dimming, the freaking battery light came on, my air conditioner went off, radio went out, the windows wouldn't roll down. I'm like, oh shit, everything got dim.
It died while you were driving?
While I was driving, yeah.
Oh, it might be the alternator then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be the alternator.
But it was on. I mean,
You guys have a good night. Man, I hope that guy gets his car back to his house. He said it's about a 15-minute drive. That's kind of far to be on a dead battery. I don't know if that little jump pack's going to be able to do it. Maybe if he lets it sit the entire time, he might be able to get enough juice in that thing to make 15 minutes. But, dang, that sucks. I've been in that situation a couple times. Dead alternator or a dead battery. I had a buddy tow me back one time whenever I had a Volkswagen. I had him tow me with like the smallest of ratchet straps, and I swore that thing was gonna break, but oh, it held on for dear life. And that was about a 30-minute tow. And I mean, that Volkswagen, it just had a dead alternator. It just wouldn't start. So we were at the gym, and I go back out to the car, and I'm like, oh, hey man, what do you got to tow me? And we didn't even hook the rope around like a tow bar or like one of those tow hooks or anything like that. I just wrapped it around the front bumper of the car, and I was like, fuck it, dude, let's just go. Let's get this thing home. I do not want to deal with this tonight. But hopefully that guy back there doesn't have to get towed or anything like that, and he can make it back. I'm getting flashbanged. I got a foggy visor. My balls is hot. Like my mirrors are shining their lights directly into my face. Well, alright, you guys. Thank you for tagging along and watching the video. You know, and kind of sticking around, watching me get food. It was nice. And I hope you guys have a great night. It was fun making this video. Have a good one, you guys. Tune in for the next one.